Sarah Palin was unfairly attacked earlier this week when she appeared at the Republican Tea Party convention with words like budget, tax and lift the American spirit written on her hand. Now, some people think that these words scribbled on her hand were there to help her get through her bile-filled speech, but they've got it all wrong. It's actually evidence that she's been participating in the little known but actually quite widespread Republican practice of or, to give it its full name, marker pen motivated masturbation. Basically, a lot of Republicans fried their fantasy circuits as they were getting all aroused about the imaginary notion of weapons of mass destruction. And when that turned out to be something of a big anticlimax, they found it hard to get excited about anything. Being something of a quitter, Sarah finds it hard to get across the finish line at the best of times when she's playing a solo on the old freedom fiddle. Yes, folks, I am indeed suggesting that Sarah Palin can only achieve orgasm by getting the marker pen out, scribbling some notes, then finding some relief in rubbing up against some Republican rhetoric. I suppose Sarah was having a party for one before the tea party. Then she forgot to wash her hand, and the world's media pounced. But rumour has it she's not the only person getting her Republican rocks off like this. Apparently Rush Limbaugh regularly has to write, "Make the poor fight alligators for my entertainment," on his palm before reaching down in search of his reclusive Republican rod. Meanwhile, Mitt Romney has to write something ironic about family values before he can do any one-handed tricks in his magic Mormon underpants. And of course, John McCain, for reasons that are rather vague, has to write, "Don't ask, don't tell is okay by me," before he can start treating his tiny fighter pilot like a recently captured prisoner of war. Of course, this is a game you can try at home, and you don't have to be a Republican. I wrote universal healthcare before I got started, and it was okay. But it was better when I added equals more hot nurses. Actually, that's not true that I just did what I implied I just did. I mean, for a start, I'm not right-handed. This video is supplied for political palmistry and pensmanship pleasure purposes only. Well, folks, you know how it goes. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to rate it. Anywhere up to 5 to-do lists where you to-did yourself. That's 5 to-do lists where you to-did yourself. Or come up with your own rating system. Leave it in the comments or write it in your hand or both. And don't forget to clean the keyboard. See you next time. Cheers.